In the context of a difficult military and political situation in the Asia-Pacific region, the Republic of Korea continues to develop the military industry. The level of technology development and production capabilities allow Korea to create modern weapons, reducing dependence on the United States. Korean KF-21 fighter should replace the outdated American-made combat aircraft. The maximum takeoff weight is approximately 26 tons. The maximum speed is about 2,000 kilometers per hour, and the flight range is about 3,000 kilometers. Special fuselage shape and composite materials providing low radar cross-section. However, the external placement of weapons, on the contrary, greatly increases it. A total of 10 weapon placement nodes are provided on the aircraft. In the future, it is planned to develop its own line of guided weapons, but for now the fighter will be equipped with American and European weapons. Approximately 65% of the units and assemblies are of own production. The aircraft will be equipped with engines from the American company General Electrics. Currently, experts classify this aircraft as an intermediate generation fighter between the 4th and 5th. Deliveries of K-806 and K-808 armored combat vehicles are continuing. The main differences between these modifications are as follows. The K-806 with a 6x6 wheel arrangement and a weight of 16 tons is designed for reconnaissance and logistical support. The heavier K-808, with a mass of 20 tons and an 8x8 wheel arrangement, is designed for delivery and fire support of infantry. The ballistic protection of both vehicles withstands 14mm bullets. However, it is possible to install additional armor modules depending on the tasks performed. Both armored vehicles are designed as universal combat platforms. The K-806 can be configured as an APC with a heavy machine gun or an automatic cannon, a medical evacuation vehicle, and an artillery support vehicle with a 90mm gun. The K-808 is available in variants of an APC with a heavy machine gun, an IFV with an automatic cannon and an ATGM, an anti-aircraft artillery system with a paired automatic cannon, and also as an artillery support vehicle with a paired 120mm mortar. Armored combat vehicles are equipped with communication systems that allow automated combat in conjunction with the K-2 Black Panther tank and K-21 IFV. The Korean K-2 Black Panther tank is based on the latest technologies. Almost all components, including the engine of its own production. The tank is armed with a 120mm smoothbore gun with a length of 55 calibers. The automatic loader is made by analogy with the French Leclerc tank and provides a rate of fire of 10 rounds per minute. The ammunition supply is 40 shells. The additional armament of the tank is 2 machine guns. The tank's fire control system is equipped with both a laser rangefinder and a radar with a friend-foe system on the front arc of the turret. The radar allows you to detect and track targets at a range of up to 9 kilometers in all weather conditions day and night. It is noted that the fire control system can automatically perform a detection-defeat cycle without a crew. There is a possibility of automatic target allocation between tanks in a group. One of the features of the tank's armament is a special anti-tank guided ammunition keystam. The fire of this ammunition is conducted at long distances. The minimum firing range is 2 kilometers and the maximum is 8 kilometers. Shooting is conducted with a high trajectory profile comparable to a mortar. Next, the projectile finds the target itself and hits it from above. The tank has a fairly high level of protection. The frontal armor holds an armor-piercing projectile fired from the same cannon as his own. There is also dynamic protection, an enemy attack warning system, an aerosol curtain system, as well as an active protection system. Automation allows the tank to tilt in different directions and change the ground clearance. The communication system provides interaction with other combat vehicles of the group, infantry, and helicopters. It is reported that this system is also unified with similar systems of the United States and other allies. The weight of the tank is 55 tons. The engine power is 1,500 horsepower. The power reserve is 450 kilometers. The maximum speed is 70 kilometers per hour. The cost of the basic version of the tank is about $9 million, which is about twice as expensive as the American Abrams. The Henmoo 4 ballistic missile with a firing range of up to 8,000 kilometers is being tested. Its weight is about 2 tons. The main target is considered to be underground command posts located on the territory of North Korea. The missile is launched from a ground-based mobile launcher. There is no information about the missile guidance system in the public domain. However, it is assumed that it is inertial with GPS correction at the initial part of the trajectory and correlation optical at the final one. The accuracy is about 10 meters. In addition, test launches of such a missile from submarines in an underwater position are taking place. The Henmoo 3 ground-launched cruise missile is in service. The missile is also launched from a ground-based mobile launcher. According to reports, the Korean missile is based on the American Tomahawk sea-launched cruise missile. The launch range is up to 3,000 kilometers, which allows it to hit targets not only in North Korea, but also in China, including cities such as Beijing, Shanghai, and others. The missile guidance system, like the Tomahawk, is combined. The cruise flight of the missile is carried out at extremely low altitudes with following the terrain. It is possible to build a route bypassing air defense systems. The K9 Thunder self-propelled artillery gun is being upgraded. Many components and assemblies of the machine are unified with the K2 tank. The main armament is a 155mm howitzer with a range of guided projectiles up to 54 kilometers. A special feature of the machine is a fully automatic loading system, which provides a rate of fire of 12 rounds per minute and a fire control system that provides automatic ammunition selection and programming of fuses during remote detonation. The crew of the vehicle is 3 people. The armor of the self-propelled gun withstands hits from bullets of 14mm caliber, as well as fragments of 155mm shells. The Korean Cheongung anti-aircraft missile system is designed to defeat a wide range of aerial targets, including airplanes, helicopters, drones, and ballistic missiles. The SAM battery includes a target detection and tracking radar, a control center, and from 6 to 8 launchers with 8 interceptor missiles. The firing range is up to 40 kilometers at altitudes up to 20 kilometers. Missile guidance is active radar. The mass of the missiles is about 400 kilograms. With the introduction of the new KSS-3 submarine in 2021, South Korea joined the club of countries building vessels of this class. Initially, the project was planned with a nuclear power plant, but in the end the submarine received an air-independent power plant. It is a Korean development of the German installation used in the Project 214 submarine. The length of the submarine is 84 meters, width is about 10 meters, draft is about 8 meters. The maximum speed underwater is 20 knots, and the cruising range is up to 10,000 miles. Armament, in addition to 8 bow torpedo tubes, consists of 6 vertical launchers for Henmoo 3 cruise missiles or Henmoo 4 ballistic missiles. It is planned to increase the number of launchers to 10, which will entail an increase in the size of the submarine. In addition, the installation of a more advanced engine based on the principle of full electric propulsion using high-temperature superconductors is being considered. The possibility of exporting the ship to India is currently being considered. The Raybolt ATGM is based on the ideas of the American Javelin and the Israeli Spike. The firing range is 2,500 kilometers. There is a direct and ballistic missile flight path. The firing modes are automatic or so-called fire and forget and semi-automatic, when the operator has the opportunity to correct the guidance. It is also possible to aim after launching a missile. This is useful when shooting from behind cover, for example. The missile guidance system is infrared with high resolution. The armor penetration ranges from 800 to 1,000 millimeters of homogeneous armor. The system can be supplied both in a wearable version and as an armament for combat vehicles. The option of installation on helicopters is being considered. The K-21IFV is equipped with a two-seat turret with a 40mm automatic cannon, similar to the Swedish Bofors weapon. The rate of fire is 300 rounds per minute. It is possible to fire projectiles with remote detonation. The fire control system provides target detection at a distance of up to 6 kilometers and their identification at 3 kilometers. An additional weapon is a machine gun. A special feature of the machine is the widespread use of composites in the design, which, according to the developers, should reduce its weight. Despite this, its weight remains a very impressive 25 tons. The armor protects against 30mm projectiles in the forehead and 14mm caliber bullets on the sides. The maximum speed is 70 kilometers per hour. In addition to these weapons, an ATGM of its own production, Raybolt, is also provided for on the IFV. Thus, South Korea, in the context of the ongoing confrontation with its Korean neighbor in the north, the strengthening of China's position in the region, as well as the constant escalation of tension on the part of the United States, is increasing efforts to develop its own weapons. And today, the Korean military-industrial complex is able to create modern high-tech samples. However, this is happening under the vigilant and strict control of the Americans.